Coming up, another edition of the NFL International. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are on. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
Well, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
Y'all already know what time it is, Playing skills, you did, Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist.
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey got suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
all in the rest. I never switch. Call on the wrist, all in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip,
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my 50. Ex-slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck to a nut, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Today we've got another installment of the International Series, and it should be a good one. Between the Detroit Lions and our home team. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Cousins, they'll buy some time right. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. And an alley to run.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. $12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Cousins forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they're just...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rashaan Melvin.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll run it with Johnson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 24, Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he is all the way up past the...
We should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially...
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Shamar Stephen and the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Following the interception, Cousins flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Quick strip, the ball's out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford eluding the pressure right. Throwing deep for Galladay. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Throwing, Cousins. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, Johnson. A design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd and 3rd and long. It's Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they will go for it. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
The left side caught by Diggs. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They'll run with a fullback hand. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Cousins to throw it. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. Cousins now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a 1st down here. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And an alley to run. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Cousins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And complete, right side to Cook. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and announcements. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lions will take over.
All right, Mr. Fantasy Champion, we just any points for that?
No, he just gets some pride going back to the sideline saying he completed a pass as the kicker. But the big thing here is they didn't get enough for the first. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. Stafford now to throw. And this is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he has his receiver. That's Jones, Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, 42 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm going back to you.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Cousins now to throw on first down. And Rudolph has it left side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking deep now for Amendola. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Stafford. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So maybe the defense will have to kickstart the offense here. The first points of the game comes from that defensive unit.
Yeah, sometimes you get together and you say, hey, maybe it's on us today. We have to go out and force the issue.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll have the ball set up in the red.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, Be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out for this, I never switch, I never switch.
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. Audi 4.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans.